Welcome to my home and welcome to my website. Do you know that I always wanted a TV show ever since I was a little girl? I'm pretty sure the next best thing to that is having a website that ends with .tv. I'm so glad you stopped by. I am on a mission to help you turn your critic into your ally so that you can love the life you already have and ultimately have whatever life you want. Now, why do I think I can help you do this? Well, I spent years miserable, hating my life, not being good with who I am. I was depressed. I was really stressed out. I was always anxious, living in the past and worrying about the future, and never living in this moment. I was always too needy or too desperate or too emotional or too sensitive or too bipolar. And I was never ambitious enough or driven enough or motivated enough or had good enough hair. And I realized finally that all of these years spent looking within or reading books was all in an attempt to fix myself. And when I did that, when I judged who I am or my thoughts or my feelings, or when I resisted the moment and what was happening in my world, and when I held on to these beliefs and stories that were not serving me and were not true, I suffered. And I was done with suffering. So I did a lot more work, this time in the spirit of loving myself first and knowing that I am good just the way I am. And along the way, I picked up some really cool things. I learned and I took messages that really resonated with me and I pulled them all together. And now I want to share that with the world. Because I truly believe that we can raise the overall consciousness just a little bit more if we're willing to do the work on ourselves first. And we've all heard the saying before that change starts within, and we want to be the change that we see in the world. And so that is what I'm here to do. I want to be the change. And I'd love for you to join me. Let's do the work and start with ourselves. And then let's go out and change the world. Are you with me?